Welcome to our channel. With the holidays over, Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, and more stars flood the pop charts. Holiday songs and albums have finally been mothballed for another year, leaving us with a fresh baseline to begin 2025. SZA's deluxe edition of SOS remains at #1 on Billboard's albums chart, while Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga's Die With a Smile has finally topped the Hot 100 Singles chart. With the Grammys looming, it's another big week for the usual suspects: Kendrick Lamar, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish. But a few fresh faces are gaining momentum. Last week, SZA's 2-year-old album SOS returned to the top of the Billboard 200 thanks to a deluxe edition titled SOS Deluxe, Lana, that expanded the record from an already whopping 23 songs to a super whopping 38. SOS has never left the top 20 in its more than 2 years on the chart, so 15 new songs were more than enough to send the collection soaring past a glut of old-fashioned holiday chestnuts by the likes of Michael Bublé, Bing Crosby, and Mariah Carey. This week, we return to a largely holiday-free existence in which every Christmas record has been mercifully banished to deep storage, or at least the lower regions of the Billboard 200. So it's no surprise that SZA is holding steady at #1, SOS' 12th very non-consecutive week atop the album's chart, which is the longest run at #1 for a woman in R&B or hip-hop since Whitney Houston's self-titled debut held the top spot for 14 weeks in 1986. The soundtrack to 1992's The Bodyguard was #1 for 20 weeks, but Houston only performed about half of its songs, so it's disqualified on a technicality. SZA is, of course, already having a massive 2025. In addition to her own chart topper, she also features prominently on the album at #2, Kendrick Lamar's GNX, which jumps from #5, and has a movie, One of Them Days, coming out later this month. And given that Lamar is headlining the Super Bowl halftime show on February 9th, and that the two are about to go on tour together, well, it's not a stretch to suggest that SZA has more high-profile performances in her immediate future. Every record in the top 10 is on the rise, at least in terms of chart position, though that only tells part of the story. Most of them declined in sales, airplay, and/or streaming compared to a week ago, but zoom up the chart anyway thanks to the vacuum created by the holidays end. They are in order: Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet, #12 to #3, The Wicked Soundtrack, #8 to #4. Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft, #14 to #5. Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department, #7 to #6. Chappell Roan's The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, #16 to #7. Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time, #29 to #8. Gracie Abrams' The Secret of Us, #25 to #9. And Tyler,